I guess the most distinct press we got was the cover of I magazine, which doesn't exist anymore. And it says, "Don't talk, paint," which is not exactly maybe what we wanted to say. But it was, and it says 3 new shows put the art object first again.
I had just finished grad school. My MFA thesis was about the revival of painting. I sort of took on Victor Bergen when he had stated that painting was the anachronistic daubing of woven fabrics with colored mud.
As a young artist coming to Toronto, I studied at University of Guelph and came here and didn't know a lot of people. And going to galleries would see lots of really interesting photo-based work with text, sculpture installation, video work. But yeah, there was a distinct absence of painting.
As young painters, we often felt excluded from the Toronto art scene. And so, we started a conversation. We barely knew each other before Mud came together. And we put together a show. One person met another person, and eventually 4 people turned into 7, turned into 20.
My favorite Mud story is that the reason we stopped at 20 was because 20 slides fit in a slide sheet. And we knew we were going to apply for grants.
Right, yeah.
And it was like, if we have 2 slide sheets, the person, whoever gets tucked into that second one might not get seen. So, okay, that's good enough reason to stop.
There was a good recession going on in Toronto, and there was a lot of office space. And we ended up with 3 floors on the east side of Yonge Street on Adelaide. Huge, massive space.
How we paid for the space was that each person contributed a work. And the landlord accepted basically an awesome little collection of 20 pieces in lieu of, I think.
Really? I can't remember that.
I like that. Let's rewrite history and say
Yes.
that's what happened. What was different about Mud as an exhibition in terms of the artists that were represented was the plurality. Very wide range of approaches to painting.
We had 20 people in the show, and so we knew that there would be a lot of people at the show. It was packed. It was as though we needed to hire bouncers and police for the event. And I remember that we sold an insane amount of beer.
It was just the eve of one of the municipal elections. Barbara Hall, who actually won, decided to do a photo opportunity at our event. In the middle of all those people, we've got Barbara Hall walking around enjoying the visual art and showing her, love for the artists.
Just this energy entered into the community that said, you can do anything.
what was great about mud was that ramshackle, crazy kind of way it came together. And it was very intuitive, accumulative, organic, undependable in certain ways. Well, that's part of the magic too, right?
We always have this grassroots activity that rises up out of either frustration, defiance, whatever that is.
Joy.
And usually in recessionary times.
Yes.
And then reshuffles the whole community. That's what really makes Toronto a very exciting place.